Oh my God, what the hell is this? He's gonna try it.
And will this be enough? My God, Karrion takes him. 1, 2.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Ruckus Wrastlin. I am Josh, alongside my tag team partner in this journey, Justin Toner. How are we doing today, sir?
Other than a little bit of issue, a little infection on my back that I gotta get taken care of. Thankfully, I got some medication today for it. I'm doing all right.
That's good. That's good. So yeah, just healing. As most wrestlers are, they're just healing at this point. But I guess our first story of the day, is it a work? Is it not a work? Who knows? But Karrion Kross did not renew his contract with WWE over the weekend. Certain people came out, certain indie bookers and a lot of bookers around didn't even want to attempt to contact him because he can technically work right now because it wasn't one of those 90 days you got released. You had to wait 90 days. It was contract expired. You can work the next day type of thing. And he went on Ariel, what's his last name?
Ariel Helwani.
Helwani, sorry. Not Ariel Manuel. Ariel Helwani. And basically, and even after that, it still feels like he's going to be back in WWE before you know it. But there was an offer that was sent to him, and he was asking why. And then they said, well, you have 24 hours, we're going to rescind it. And he said, this is his words, of he didn't get the communication that he wanted, so therefore he didn't respond to it, so they pulled the offer down. Therefore, he's a free agent. After the scuttlebutt, apparently they didn't want to re-sign Scarlett.
They didn't even. They didn't. This contract was for him only, and not for the both of them. And he asked why. And they're like, "We want to take care of yours, and then we'll worry about her later." Which he was like, "Okay," but it became clear that they weren't interested in re-signing her, just him. And so he was like, "Going to be like, nah, bro, we're a package deal."
Yeah, and they work so well together.
We do.
This stinks.
It's unfortunate. It really is.
Yeah, it's not like Scarlett and Karrion are going to be like, hunting for money or anything. They're definitely one of those top bills.
It sucks because they wanted to stay.
Right. And even Karrion even said during it, he was like, I want to be back at WWE's home. Like, I want to be there.
So we'll see what happens. They could eventually work things out. I just don't know what's going on over there. It's like they keep making decisions at leaving on what the fuck, man.
Yeah, the R-Truth stuff. It just feels like
R-Truth, Brock Lesnar. It's like not stuff like this. It's like just makes you roll your eyes and shake your head.
Yeah, it's more of, which I understand it's a business, but it's more of when they put his T-shirt out. His T-shirt went to 1, and. So, and he's on SummerSlam. Like,
it sounds like he definitely rubs people the wrong way because he was getting over when they weren't planning on him getting over, and so that must have rubbed some people the wrong way.
Which is such a Vince McMahon thing.
It is, and that's unfortunate. And I guess that kind of thinking is still prevalent in some of the people there.
But yet, Jey Uso won the Rumble because of how over he was.
Right.
According to Unreal, which you can take that what you want.
But also, there was people believed in him. It's like they wanted to put or ready to push him. So it was like,
yeah. And then,
but still,
is he the best in the ring? No. Is he an attraction that should be in the WWE?
Yeah. So, I mean, I feel bad for him. It's like, but honestly, it's like I like that he was getting over and stuff. But it's like never been like. I like him, but not like a big fan of him. So it's like the loss is unfortunate, but it's not like, oh, that's just gonna hurt WWE. It's like they got so many other talent that they're not even pushing that. It's like talk about. It's like I want them. hopefully this is what's going on SmackDown is leading something for fucking Carmelo Hayes, because it's like he's been in Nowheresville for way too long. So
yeah, it's like they have their main storylines and it's hurting the mid card.
Right.
And yeah, Karrion.
I tell you, Bubba Ray's got some of the worst takes right now. I fucking tell you. Oh, you should. I think he could go to AEW. He would go nowhere in AEW.
Karrion.
Like, they signed a bunch of talent. It's like look
Josh
at
Alexander's jobbing.
Knight, Speedball, Mike Bailey. What are they doing? They're jobbing. They ain't doing jack shit. And
WWE's kind of the same way. They take care of their top stars and those guys that you could book them decently or give them better storylines. They're just feeding them to the wolves of the same talent.
Yep.
I mean,
it's unfortunate.
Yeah. It's just weird. But with Karrion, because like Karrion was floundering ever since he came back. Since Triple H brought him back, he was floundering, and then he cut that promo
at the beginning of this year, and it's like it helped catch something, because like the Final Testament was a cool idea, but it didn't go anywhere. And it's like, and then everyone else in that group except him and Scarlett got cut. So then it's like, okay, now what's he gonna do? We'll see. I mean.
His self promotion
is
really good. Like him and Matt Cardona, other than the Young Bucks and
Cody
maybe
and
stuff.
He has to talk directly to Triple H or Nick Khan. I mean, it's like sometimes you got to do it. I mean, like after Chelsea Green was cut loose, she fucking called Triple H up and was like, "I want to come back."
Right.
And that ended up working out for her.
Yeah.
So it's like you never know.
No.
It's like
I don't see Karrion staying away for very long. At least
you definitely go back to TNA. Most likely, it would be probably the next.
He's not going to AEW because of whatever him and Don Callis or like. I mean, it's Scarlett or something. I forget.
Yeah, I've heard it's like, and plus, like I said, he would go nowhere there anyway.
No, he'll be like a great debut and then nothing.
Yep. Can't trust Tony with his inconsistent booking. So
no, it's inconsistent. But I mean, speaking of inconsistent booking, I mean, honestly, right now, Ricky Starks' booking in NXT has been not great.
Yeah, it's it's the way that. So we'll see if things turn around. It's like
it's just so the wrestling talent, as far as between multiple promotions, is so rich right now. It's just like, why can't I get this spot? I mean, like, back in even the Ruthless Aggression or even Attitude Era, you're like, okay, we understand, like, these guys are top guys. These are the mid-card guys, blah, blah, blah. Now everyone is so talented that it's just tough to really break through. That being said, book Carmelo Hayes better. That's all I have to say on that. The other thing I want to get to, yes.
He thinks Ace Austin is AEW.
Well, maybe not, because they were Ace Austin. What?
Good to see you, Gift. Anyway,
Ace Austin is such a tweener to me. He's got great charisma, great in-ring work, okay on the mic, but is he a Chris Jericho that can break through that small guy stuff? Or is he just right? Is there just another dude? I'm just calling like it is, because I've watched Ace Austin. He is talented.
Yeah, he's got talent. It's like it's not. He doesn't do doesn't get my attention. Like, oh yeah, so
yeah. The other thing about news-wise is the kind of program that WWE keeps doing is getting ridiculous.
It's getting pretty petty.
And then it gets better, because the rumor is right now that WWE is trying to keep AEW from renewing a TV contract to make room for TNA. And I'm like, guys, there's enough TV deals to go around for 3 different companies. Are you
not that petty? It's more about they're trying to get like NBC, Universal, or CW to give TNA a new, better contract, and
which I'm for,
better exposure.
But don't.
And that maybe they're willing to move to Wednesdays to go head to head with Dynamite.
Which TNA at this point, they're the hottest they've been in what, 15 years, maybe. Yeah. So, yeah, if you can get them that deal, do it. But just like the rumor is that like, oh, they're trying to make it to where AEW doesn't get a deal at all. And I'm like, are you really going to be that petty? Like you're that scared? Like TNA can get another deal with CW or something like that. I'm pretty sure because Warner's and AEW is just going to, Warner's going to be like, all right, we're going to go with TNA who doesn't sell out Wembley Stadium.
I mean, it's just, and then about the putting pay-per-views dead against each other, it's like
the John Cena's last match, they're going to make sure that it pairs up with
that. That's the rumor that it's got. Remember, we're talking about rumors here. This is not confirmed. Okay,
right?
It's like that they're thinking of moving the Saturday Night's Main Event in December to counter program AEW's pay-per-view that December. It's like, but that's just rumor, which would be fucking stupid. And I also don't like Cena's idea of Cena's last match being on Saturday's Main Event with all the fucking commercials on it.
Right. But I mean, WWE's going to do, and John Cena's come out. It's like, tell me what to do. I'll do it.
Yep.
You would think that but he's so involved with, I mean, Peacemaker season 2. So he's doing a bunch of publicity with that. And obviously we only have so many more months left.
I'm just glad the title's off of him and he's back to being a babyface. So I'm going to hopefully enjoy the rest of the ride.
Yeah.
That was what I'm not thrilled about, but
no,
it is what it is at this point.
No. But any other news or anything like that before we get into SmackDown?
Just the unknown status of Naomi after she got pulled.
There's rumors. It'd be great if it's true, but also sad because of where she is on the card.
Right. Hopefully, people are speculating maybe it's been discovered she's pregnant and that she's got to stop wrestling. Now, if that's true, yes, that's awesome for her and Jimmy Uso because they have talked about starting a family.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, on Stephanie's podcast today, where she and Jimmy were interviewed, she said that years ago she felt that like if she decided to have kids, that was going to be the end of her career. It's like that wouldn't be able to come back. But seeing other people like Becky and Alexa, take time off, have kids, and still come back and be able to wrestle while still being a mom, made her realize that starting a family doesn't mean that her career is going to have to come to a screeching halt.
You're a wrestling fan when you can interpret exactly what Tiff is saying right there.
I love you, Jeff. That's what best case scenarios, because yes, it would suck that she would have to take time off and drop the title when she's so red hot, but it would be for a good reason.
Yeah. And yeah, like you were saying, it was cool to
Worst
see
case
her
scenario, it's some kind of injury that's going to force her to vacate.
Yeah, that's what I don't want. I'd rather it be that she's with child.
And once again, fuck up all their plans.
Right. But who's been making well of these fucked up plans? Roxanne Perez.
The Prodigy.
Yeah. Because that was the exact angle. We're going to do it on Raw, but that's the exact angle that we're going to do for the match.
Mm-hmm.
But just happens to be the record.
Oh, yeah. I could tell that what the stuff that happened around that match was what was going to happen with her versus Naomi. But they just switched it to like, okay, we're going to have her and Roxanne wrestle and then do this.
Right. So, and then also on that podcast, everyone always says like Jimmy Uso is one of the funniest dudes in the locker room. You watch that podcast, you're like, oh, I get it. Like he's hilarious. On that, but yeah, no, I hope
there's still no word on what's going on. WWE's keeping things tight-lipped, which is why people wondering like, is this legit or is it storyline? Because they kept everything top secret when Seth was injured, and that turned out to be a work. So yeah,
and of course we're still seeing fallout from the Seth Rollins thing.
Yeah, because some people were inside WWE were not happy that it was a work and they got worked.
No. Which I understand. Like,
yeah, I mean, even Becky said that. Seth said, "My wife was not happy that she had to lie to family and friends to keep the keep the ruse up.
That being said, that payoff was awesome.
It was.
So, as a fan,
Yeah.
As a fan, I don't work there. I'm not in that locker room, but I can understand why we're like, so whatever you tell me is just false. Like why wouldn't you be paranoid?
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
It was the risk that they were going to take. I think it was worth it from a booking standpoint, but you're going to have to make a lot of ground up in that locker room.
Yeah.
It's not Seth's fault. I'm talking about like Triple H and all Michael P.S. Hayes and all of them, as far as the big bookers are concerned. There's really nothing else that I can think of.
No, not really. I mean, the other thing I saw people talking about was, Vince was entered for TMZ's little mini doc on Hogan, and he made it clear that he was not happy that he was not invited to be at the Hogan tributes, but it's like, come on, man. Do you really think they're going to have you show up on TV, even for someone passing like Hogan? No, it's like, sorry, Vince.
Yeah, and then
it's not going to happen. Which these stupid people out there thinking, because Brock comes back, that means that they could be Vince come back. If they were not willing to have Vince return to TV for the death of Hulk Hogan, do you really think that they want him back in any shape or?
Plus, he's under legal action. Brock was just mentioned in the legal document.
And also,
still shouldn't have brought him back, but I'm just trying to give the difference.
The other stupid take for Bully Ray this week, like, what if they bring Vince back after John Cena's last match? Bully, shut the fuck up!
No.
Nobody wants to see that.
No, I didn't want to see Brock back.
We didn't want to see Brock back, and no one wants to see Vince come back.
No.
Ever.
Do you want to see that 2019 booking? I'll show it to you again. It's atrocious. And the booking right now is not the best.
I saw tweet that clip of him saying that, and I wanted to pull my hair out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck are you thinking, Bully Ray?
No. And then Vince saying, well, Hulk Hogan wasn't a racist. Dude, you're the one to preach about what's racist and what isn't.
Yeah, like we're going to take your word for it, Vince.
Right. Yeah. Remember when you wore the do-rag and did a bunch of other stuff? Anyway.
Look, like I said, for these people, these twats out there who want Vince, for some reason, want Vince to come back. If they weren't willing to have him return to TV for the death of Hogan, that means that they don't want him back.
Also, speaking about the twats out there, they were saying like, "Oh, if Vince was around, he would have booked Karrion Kross better." They were like, "Do you not remember the Gimp outfit, dumbass?"
Yeah, he's an ass-kiss. So that's also he's got a lot of twat takes, as I like to call them. It means bad takes.
But yeah, that whole Karrion. But some people were saying that Vince would book Karrion Kross better. I'm like, remember the Gimp?
This is why a lot of people don't have high opinions of Bully Ray, because he comes out with stupid takes, shit takes like this. It's like,
yeah, but he gets. But Bully Ray is also smart enough to know what his bullshit.
But he also has a good mind for the business. So
he does.
But it's just like, just shut your mouth, man.
He's on my Mount Rushmore with Devon because they're my favorite tag team of all time, and he is a great mind for the business. He got Bully Ray over. Okay, that's tough to do, is to get Bully Ray the character over, and he did that. That being said, he thinks he's smarter than everyone else in the room.
Yeah,
he comes across as that way.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like I've watched enough of LHG so far that it comes off really clear.
Right. And he thinks he's the smartest guy, and he's also like back when he was in WWE, he came across as a guy who thought he was better than everyone. And this is not me saying this is just what we've seen, because I don't want Bully to walk in my door and punch me in the face. But he's there, and he'd also work very stiff, and people didn't like that. He would rub people the wrong way like that. I mean, JR, I think, didn't JR make like some snide comment one time kind of towards Bully Ray about him working stiff for no reason? So,
all right. Well,
anyway,
that's all. Nothing. That's all pretty much the news.
Yep. So anyway, on SmackDown here we got John Cena's show open promo about Brock was interrupted by Logan Paul dissing Cena. Drew McIntyre attacked from behind, and Cody Rhodes came out for the save. Cena said he would face Logan at Clash in Paris. and that the heels would face him and Cody in the main event. The MFT with JC Mateo and Tala Tonga defeated the Motor City Machine Guns. Solo Sikoa cut a promo afterwards, but Nick Aldis interrupted to make a match between him and Montreal's own Sami Zayn, who came out to a monster pop. Sami Zayn then defeated Solo Sikoa in a non-title match because, just pin your champion right after he just defended it. Yeah. Cool. We got a VO promo from the Wyatt Six. Spooky. We got the titles. DIY with Candice and the Street Profits with BFAB are arguing in the locker room, so Aldis booked both teams in a match next week. Charlotte and Alexa had an in-ring segment celebrating her being a champ and also Alexa's birthday with a cake and a gift, a Charlie doll, a Flair doll version of Lily. Chelsea and crew interrupted this, and it led to a match. Carmelo and Miz had a backstage segment setting up a match for them next week. Charlotte Flair defeated Chelsea Green. WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton was interviewed by Kathy Kelly backstage. Stratton said she's going to keep defending the title. Jade Cargill said that she should feel lucky that her foot was on the rope. Jade said next time the story will be different. Julia and Kiana James showed up, and Kiana offered her service to Jade with a card to help her become a champion. Michin took the card from Jade because she wants a shot at the women's U.S. title. Aleister Black cut a video promo. John Cena and R-Truth had a run-in backstage and hugged it out. In the main event, John Cena and Cody Rhodes defeated Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre by DQ with a low blow on Cena from Paul. Post-match, Drew laid out Cody with the Claymore, knocking his head into the lower part of the announce desk. He taunted Cody as the show came to a close. Therefore, I will turn it over to the biggest Drew McIntyre fan on this channel, Justin Toner, to talk about the fact that finally he's back in the title picture. Will he win? Probably not. But you know who's going to make the most of it? Effing Drew McIntyre. Discuss.
This made me so happy.
I know. I was like, well, as soon as he went, I was like, yes, we get Cody. He goes after Cody. We haven't had a Drew.
I've been saying for months that I wanted to see Drew and Cody have a title feud, and now it's finally happening.
Yeah.
Now that the Cena shit is done, we're getting Drew Cody feud over the title. Thank you. It's going to be awesome.
I love that I love the angle too with him claymoring him through the announcement.
Yeah, I loved him staring at the WWE title like it's the one ring precious to him, and then doing that. And I loved how Tesstor and Wade were freaking out at what he did to Cody, laying him out like that and getting right in his face. I told you I wanted you to beat Cena so I could take the title from you.
Also, okay. I'm just realizing this. I was hyping up Joe Tessitore saying he'd be great, but Joe Tessitore is so good.
He's really gotten comfortable with.
I'm saying he's
wrestling.
Obviously, Wade Barrett helps.
Wade has definitely helped him because Wade's great. My only complaint is that this main event was really fucking short because I looked at the time level. I'm like, holy, yeah, this match is not gonna last long.
Again, it's Cena, so
right.
I mean,
they wanted to give the fans or something to see Cena do at least a little bit of action and set up him versus Logan Paul Paris. So people were like, well, why are they doing Brock? It's like, do you think they're going to waste Brock and Cena overseas? Nah, bro.
No. But
they're going to put that in the biggest arena they got possible.
I think at this point, every clash, they're going to have Drew McIntyre go for the title and just lose. Is that what they're doing?
Well, we'll see if they're doing a title match. It's not official yet. The only match. Let's see. So we've got Logan Paul versus John Cena is official, and then
a four-way.
The world title match, which we'll talk about from Raw, is also official. Naomi and Stephanie Becker for the women's world title was supposed to happen, but with Naomi's status, we don't know if that match is going to happen now, or they're going to have to do some kind of
number one contender match.
Number one vacant. Whoever wins gets the vacant title. She has to vacate if she's got some kind of serious injury that's going to put her out for a bit. That she's got to vacate. So,
which when what happens now? Anytime there's an injured wrestler, that would be the weirdest rise to prominence.
The other thing I found interesting was Kiana James giving her card to Jade, trying to get her to go heel. Now, eventually, I prefer Jade to go heel. So, I was like, that's interesting. But I like the idea of Michin being a contender for Julia. I've always liked Michin, so if they want to do Michin versus Julia for a bit, I'm totally fine with that.
Yep. I'm totally fine with that too. Kiana James is definitely the right. She came back exact the right time to have her be the mouthpiece for Julia.
Yeah, yeah. She's got that arrogant air to her, which I like. We want for heel. So no, like I said, I had a good feeling that Kiana being Julia's mouthpiece / manager would be a good thing, and I'm liking how it's working so far. The Charlotte Alexis stuff is really funny.
This is kind of like the Rock and Sock connection type.
It really is.
Level.
It's got that Rock and Sock feel, like especially with her. Like she's still like selfish, but she's trying.
Right.
like the cake. Like the cake was the best part where, and it was like P.S. It was like to Alexa, like in the corner.
Right.
But the Charlotte that was a deep cut reference to when they last feuded like a couple years ago, and she like destroyed the Lily doll. So it's like, so I thought that was I thought that was funny that she gave her a Charlotte version of Lily.
Why has it been like there's been 3 friendship segments that we can remember? The Rock and Sock Festival and the KO, Chris Jericho, and now this. And all 3 have been great.
Yeah, so it's going to be sad when I think the end result is that it's not going to be Charlotte turning Alexa. I think it's going to be Alexa turning on Charlotte because
they finally got her over as a babyface.
Yes, this is more about making really getting the fans to like Charlotte as a babyface, and it's working. Their odd couple pairing has been entertaining so far. Like Chelsea Green said on a reel, she's willing to do anything, and once again she proved it because she got her face smushed into that cake.
Yeah,
that's Chelsea Green.
And then she turned around and was awesome on NXT.
Yep.
So she's everything. Okay. The internet was given shit about the John Cena Logan Paul match, and I thought that was honestly
I'm fine with it. It's like
fine with it.
It's a money match. It's like
I think it's just people just trying to go over the fact that Logan Paul is meant for this business.
Yeah, I think it's like they feel like that Cena should have a better opponent, one of his at this point in his retirement tour than Logan.
Here's the situation: is people were giving crap about the heel run beside itself because the heel run was terrible. We got that, but people were like, okay, so last year and you're facing your previous opponents. You're not going against younger guys, to put them over. Now, granted, he put Cody over because he's the future. He is the flag bearer of WWE. We get that. Then they paired him with Logan Paul. Like, well, we wanted Brock. I'm like, pick a side, internet.
Right. Seriously.
And I loved how John Cena just came out and just buried the booking of like, no, I didn't want Brock Lesnar. I'm not doing Brock Lesnar right now.
They buried it even further with the segment between him and R-Truth.
And they buried R-Truth.
Act like it was like a bad dream or some shit.
Right. Now, granted, I laughed and I loved it. It was awesome. But you're right.
That's a good question, Giff. I don't think he's going to be his final opponent.
I need somehow another AJ Styles to be involved with it because Cena came out and said of his wrestling soulmates. Did you see that? He listed his wrestling soulmates.
AJ would be good. If Edge was not in AEW,
right.
he would be involved.
Wasn't it? It was 5
because their history is quite extensive.
Yeah, to me, like it's always an argument who his biggest rival is, and it's Randy Orton or Edge. Like those are there's 1A, 1B, and then there's everyone else.
It's like the first ever Money in the Bank cash in was Edge cashing in on Cena taking the title from him. It's like and they feuded a lot.
Yeah, like him and Edge was the best chemistry he had.
They had great chemistry
to an opponent. Randy Orton was just too. Randy Orton and John Cena they would feud because they were the 2 top dudes, and Randy was such a good heel, but it lacked a little bit of what him and Edge had, as far as their personalities and stuff.
My negatives are I don't give a fuck about Solo and the MFTs, which sucks because the MFTs have AC Mateo and Talatanga, and eventually Tam Tonga, and it's boring.
It's boring.
That's those. Yeah,
sorry.
Those are I mean, like him and Punk were great. It's like him and AJ were magic together, and definitely him and Ed. So it's like, it's like
because it was finally because him and Styles was the dream match we were always wanting and never thought we'd get, and then we got it and it delivered.
Yeah,
and their feud delivered because guess what? AJ Styles is one of the best wrestlers we've ever seen.
So besides MFTs being a thumbs down, Wyatt 6 don't care about. Sammy showing up, that was a complete waste. Why would you have him pin Solo Sikoa in a non-title match when Jacob Fatu should still be wanting the title and Jacob Fatu was nowhere on the show? Nope. Make no sense.
This mid-card on SmackDown is just in the shitter.
Yeah. Now, I'm hoping this stuff with Carmelo is leading somewhere because he deserves fucking better.
Well, isn't the Miz hurt now?
I don't know.
Because I saw him on crutches.
I don't know. I didn't even hear about that, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah. I saw him on something where he was like, "Oh, I got a big announcement." It was him like in a boot on crutches. I'm like, "Well, don't you can't fool me twice, WWE."
Oh, I thought they were joking about fake injuries when he was guest hosting on Rich Eisen this week because
that's what it was. That's what it was. Sorry. I interpreted it as real. Sorry.
No, I think that was a joke.
Okay.
Aleister Black promo, I liked it. Fine. That's good stuff. That's about it. I
just didn't like the fact that like R-Truth was going for something and they immediately were just like, nah.
Yeah, I know. It's like, what can you do?
I mean, I just really want that like Carmelo, R-Truth, and Street Profits.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that. But dude, just like the Cena stuff was great. I love the Logan Paul. I love the fact that Drew McIntyre is going after Cody.
Yep.
I like.
Well, there was some good stuff, but there is kind of.
But the MFT stuff and just the mid card on.
It was an alright show.
SmackDown was just.
It was alright.
It's a C show to me.
Yeah, it is.
It's a C show. All right, let's go to Raw. Before the show, it was announced that Naomi was not medically cleared to compete, and so her title match with Io was canceled, as we alluded to earlier. A face-off between CM Punk and LA Knight opened the show as they argued over who gets first dibs on Seth Rollins in the world title. The rest of the division came out, and Heyman had words with them, setting up a tag match for the main event. Dominic Mysterio and El Grande Americano defeated AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. Io Sky was backstage with Raw GM Adam Pearce when Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez showed up. Roxanne mocked Io for not getting a title match tonight. Io said she wants to fight, and Pearce said, "You got it," and made her versus Roxanne official for tonight. Sami Zayn defeated Rusev by DQ when Solo Sikoa and the MFT showed up to attack Sami. As they fought, Sheamus showed up to attack Rusev, and they brawled too. Asuka and Kairi Sane once again offered to help Io tonight, but she said no, she can handle this herself tonight. Roxanne Perez did defeat Io Sky when the Kabuki Warriors attempted to help. Io backfired and let Roxanne win with a roll-up. Io argued with Kabuki Warriors backstage about what happened. Asuka got mad about it. She shoved Io and left. Kairi didn't know what to say and ended up leaving while looking frustrated. Becky Lynch defeated Maxine Dupree to retain the Women's WWE Intercontinental Championship. We got a pre-tape video promo from Bayley about recent events not going her way, and she is not sure what to do to turn around. Bayley closed her eyes, and an audio sound played saying "Ding Dong Hello" from her heel days. Io ran into Stephanie Vicaire in the back, who said she is not the only one owed a title shot against Naomi. Rhea then came up to try and console Io about losing to Roxanne and asked if she could trust Asuka and Kairi Sane. Io didn't like that and told Rhea to stay out of it. The main event, CM Punk and LA Knight defeated Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker by DQ. When Seth Rollins attacked Punk, Jey Uso came out to make the save from a Vision beatdown. Adam Pearce came out and said a clash in Paris, Seth would defend the world title against Jey Uso, LA Knight, and CM Punk in the Fatal 4-Way. Punk and Knight argued again and got physical, and Jey tried to break it up. This allowed the Vision to attack and laid out the babyface to close out the show. So, has it been a month with the same freaking result in the main event?
I'm getting tired of a lot of these DQ finishes that have been going on lately, especially on Raw.
It's the same.
Especially in the main event. And it's the same thing. Vision beat down the baby faces. It's just getting like Death Riders tiring. It's like, you got to change it up, please. I like the Vision. Well, I love the tribal thief, the holder of the Shulafala, and Braun Breaker, the big dog. But this is getting old and tired real fast. These beatdowns. It's like you got to change things up, please.
And then you give. Oh, Jay wasn't on the show last week. Then he comes back. Just tell me that Roman.
I see people pissed off that Jay is included in the Fatal 4-Way, and they're like, everyone's like, why is he involved in the Fatal 4-Way? It's like, because LA Knight and CM Punk make sense with what's going on, that they would both get cracks and stuff at the same time. But you think Roman would be in there? It's like nope, it's Jey Uso. And everyone and the internet got pissed off again.
Because Roman only has certain dates, guys.
And based off of Bronson Reed's promo, which I left out because, just for time constraints, the tribal thief will probably be taking on the tribal chief at Clash of Paris, I would assume, because Bronson Reed's made it clear that he wants to keep fucking with Roman. So, right. Which I approve. I know it's a tribal thief, the holder of the Shulafala.
Dude. That's the thing is, like, I like the vision, but they're getting stale based off of booking, not because of who they are.
They keep dominating. Things need to the babyfaces need to get a win here. It's like, especially because we're gonna get a War Games match against between the Vision and the babyfaces. So it's like the babyfaces need to have some wins here. It's like the Vision has been dominating. Like their last major loss was the tag match at SummerSlam. Ever since then, it's like after the Seth cash-in, it's been beat down of babyfaces and Raw, and it's getting old and it's getting old. Come on,
who's going to be the other two?
That's an interesting question.
Heels.
That's a good question. There's a lot of possibilities. I'm not going to try to guess right now, but I definitely see Punk, LA Knight, and Roman at one side in War Games for sure. Probably maybe so because he got nothing better to do. Yeah. It depends on if we finally get a fourth member to the Vision anytime soon, or they seek out some allies. It's like maybe like Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Maybe who knows?
That's what I'm thinking. It's probably gonna be Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, and then we have Cody and John Cena.
I mean, I would assume they would want to have Cena do a War Games match before he retires. So
right,
I wouldn't be surprised if he's involved in the War Games match.
Yeah. All right. So
let's go over negatives before we get to like the good stuff.
Okay, because I was going to talk about the Golden Goose. So go ahead.
We'll talk more about it. What else didn't you like about the show? I'll let you go first.
Rusev and Sheamus are non-existent.
This needs to go. The fighting is cool, but they need to start moving this somewhere.
No one cares about Sammy and Solo.
Don't give them up. Sammy deserves better. Didn't like that either.
I do enjoy the.
I did at least appreciate Adam Pearce finally being upset about like, it's like they're being really blasé about the Bland Split right now. It's like, at least Adam Pearce is like, why the fuck are these? Like he was on the phone yelling at Nick Aldis about why the fuck are Solo and the NFTs showing up on Raw like this? What the fuck is going on?
CM Punk's promo seemed way too scripted.
Yeah, I think things were a little too scripted between him and LA Knight. Like, I liked the chemistry and there was some good exchanges. I also felt that there's a couple times where it seemed like both of them kind of like had a little bit of a stumble. So it was good, but not great. It's like,
and then like they try to do when Paul Heyman came out. Yeah, and it just felt it wasn't smooth. Yeah, and when they came out and like Paul Heyman was like, oh, we're gonna like typically the heels don't challenge the faces, so that took me out of it. It's typically the other way around. And then LA Knight started talking, and then CM Punk was like, oh, what's going on? And then LA Knight, you felt like he was gonna give crap to CM Punk, but he was like, yeah, sure, you're on. I'm like, this just. And then Paul Heyman was like, yeah, we're on. I'm like, this just felt awkward. Like it didn't come across right.
Yeah. I love Becky Lynch. Everyone knows that. Didn't get fucked that she's wrestling Maxine Dupree. It's like, no. That's like, that does nothing. Obviously, it's a setup for her, maybe to her and Natty to feud over the title, or is this more set up to eventually, like, her and Natty may have a match next week, and she goes to fuck Natty up, and then Nikki's gonna get payback because Nikki and Natty are like this. So we'll finally get, because it feels it's like we're definitely getting Nikki Bella versus Becky for the title at Clash of Paris, I would assume. So I assume that she's gonna try to do bad stuff to Natty next week, and then Nikki's gonna intervene. So. But she didn't show up this week after getting embarrassed and smacked by Becky last week. So she's going to be coming for a payback soon enough.
I like the Bayley promo.
I was like, I wasn't sure, but then when the ding dong thing happened, I was like, okay, they're teasing the heel turn for sure.
Right, but I still feel like they don't know what to do with her.
Right, but they need heels right now.
They do. And
Bayley is shown to be a fantastic heel. So having her go back to heel, I don't have a problem with.
No.
Also, turning Asuka heel is something that I have all been for, and I'm glad that they finally have started that after this. So let's get to the good. Prodigy versus Io Sky was fucking awesome.
So good. It was so good. Oh,
I mean,
I'm glad, and that's why I posted Meltzer saying that
when you have someone as awesome as the Genius of the Sky, Io, and the
Justin, I'm gonna give you front and center because I'll be right back.
Okay. So this match cooked. They had great chemistry. So it was a good win for Roxanne. At the same time, it added fuel to the issues that have been brewing between Io and her former Damage Control allies, Asuka and Kairi Sane. I like that they're finally pushing forward with the Asuka heel turn. That's been kind of teased for a bit. And then Rhea try to get involved, adds more fuel to the fire. I would assume that this may lead to both Asuka and Kairi turning on Io, and then Rhea helping her, and then it will be Io and Rhea against the Kabuki Warriors, which would be kind of fun. So we'll see where that goes. But yeah, I like that they're giving Roxanne these moments to shine. It's like, even though it was like not a clean win, it's still a win, but she's a heel. So, sometimes she's going to like cheat like a motherfucker. So this was a big win for Roxanne, and hopefully this puts her in singles title contention. We'll see. I don't know. I'll let Josh speak more on that when he gets back. Yeah, it's this is a great thing. The match was great. It set up. It furthered the issues between Io, Kairi, and Asuka. The Asuka heel turn was teased, and then we got the stuff for Rhea later, which had more fuel to the fire. And now Roxanne can get to brag that she got a win over Io. So,
which she has. This was exactly the match that I was hoping they would give Roxanne.
Yep.
Because Io was and Meltzer finally said it. We've been saying it for a while. Since Evolution, at least
since
Evolution.
Wrestlers on the roster, period.
Yeah. Her and Seth Rollins and Gunther, to me, are the three best workers on the roster.
Mm-hmm.
By far.
At this point, it's like Io's almost incapable of having a bad match.
Yeah. She's at that Gunther Seth Rollins level that they will make a paper bag look amazing.
Yeah.
That being said, Roxanne is amazing too. But Roxanne doesn't really do a bad match, but she's not Io level. But when you put someone that can do a good match, doesn't matter who it is, to a person who can make just diamonds out of coal,
right?
You're gonna get a blood diamond. I don't know what the analogy was going there, but blood diamonds are bad. Don't do that. But you get what I'm saying,
right? I know what you mean.
Yeah. And this match saved this show.
It did. It really helped the show. It's like it kept it from being an all right show, thanks to this match. I mean, the main event was entertaining. It's just the DQ finish was just like
the DQ. That's what I'm saying. Like the DQ.
It's a bad taste in mouth, and it's like, and then the beat down against like, okay, here we go again. But this match was awesome. Roxanne winning is great for her, and the stuff with Io, Asuka, and Kairi that's leading to stuff that's all good.
Also, I forgot we almost missed it, dude. And I'm surprised GIF hasn't brought it up. We got another Steiner math.
Yeah, we got another Steiner math. It's like
you're 40.
I forgot that broad Steiner math moment.
You're 40, and you're 47. What are you, 100 years old combined?
Yeah, you guys are like 100 years old combined. He's the best.
But yeah, so
going back to quick that, the background music for that Bailey promo was a little weird, but yeah, I think I felt it served its purpose. Yeah, it's like I feel like hopefully this feud leads to like Rusev and Sheamus like teaming up, because that would be a badass tag team that the tag division can use. So we'll see where,
because it's not like it's Sheamus and Rusev. Like you're not gonna, again, we talk about like you're not gonna get a bad match out of them. It's just I think those two big meaty men slapping meat, those type of matches and the pace that they do, certain audiences just don't respond to it anymore because it's so slow or slower than the spot monkeys, as they would always say. Like people are used to now, like, oh my God, that match was so good. Like we talk about Io and Roxanne. And now that being said, John Cena and Cody, they're a little bit more limber. Or at least Cody is, but you have to do a lot more. Whereas Sheamus and Rusev, I love their matches, but those type of matches with those type of big dudes doesn't always transfer these days. It just doesn't, because people are used to the flipping and they just love the flipping and all that stuff. As Jim Cornette hated as we talked about, the Ricochet Ospreay match from years ago in New Japan, which people love. Flippy bullshit, which to me, I kind of agree with them, which I've said it a million times and I'll repeat it again. To me, that was Cirque du Soleil in a wrestling ring.
Yeah.
They didn't sell shit.
Yeah.
These guys were selling. I love these matches.
Yeah.
But the story they're telling isn't riveting enough. They're not just missing that pace that I would like. That being said, yeah, I love the fact that Sheamus just came out and was like, screw the MFT stuff. I'm going for Rusev.
Right. Like that part. Like he told, like he was kind of miffed that Sammy was getting him before him died, but like Sammy said, like it's like after the match is over, he's all yours, and he's like, and that's exactly what happened. As soon as the match was over, Sheamus was all over Rusev.
But yeah, I just the bar, whatever. But dude, Sammy, what are we doing with Sammy, dude?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why is he back in the mid card?
Yeah, I don't know. Wish I had a good answer. I did like seeing that Stephanie show up. It's like you gotta have at least La Primera show up at least once in the show. She's not gonna wrestle, and all good. She was like, it's like I still waiting for my title shot.
Oh, dude, don't worry.
It's like it's like it's okay, Stephanie. You're gonna be fine. And in the bit between Io and Rhea, I like that because it made sense. She's trying to help, but like as soon as she's like, "Can you trust them?" That's where Io's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Right. But I will say this though: so far, Justin, of the 3 female wrestlers that got called up, deservingly so, and we were like, I hope they booked them correctly. So far, it's going the right way. Now, Julia stumbled a little bit out of the gate, but the Kiana James element, putting the belt on her, is helping.
Yeah,
but Roxanne and La Primera are dynamite right now.
Yeah. It's clear that that they have big plans for Stephanie, and it's clear that they also are very high on Roxanne because of the whole Judgment storyline, and she keeps getting put in spots like this and getting to shine. So it's all good.
Yeah,
it's like good there. Yeah, it's why it's Monday Night Rocks, baby.
When they booked the match, part of me was like, oh no, they're gonna have her squash. And then I saw the Kabuki Warriors come out. I'm like,
I was joking. I joked with you in the Discord. I was like, how is this fair to the Prodigy? She wasn't prepared for this match. She doesn't have any prep time.
Yeah. And then you saw my response.
Yeah, you're like, you were excited. You're like, oh yes.
Yeah. So
I was like, wink. It's like,
I was like, no, I'm biased when it comes to Roxanne because she is doing exactly what the the abilities that I know she has, especially for being as short as she is too.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Is like she is a small wrestler.
Yeah. And if Io can overcome that and have the success, it's like then Roxanne's going to be fine. So
yeah, and I'm loving the fact that the Rhea Io stuff is very intriguing.
It is
how they're doing it.
Yeah,
and the pop that Rhea gets just from showing up on screen is still
right. It's crazy.
People are just like, oh my god, they're just Rhea Hogan. Quit, you people out there! Just because someone's over doesn't mean you have to hate them.
Mm-hmm.
And also, Rhea can wrestle.
Yep.
Get over that.
Yep.
Becky Hogan, bull crap.
Fuck that. So an all right Raw that was saved thanks to Io versus Roxanne. And
it's just the main event stuff right now, as far as WWE is concerned, not NXT. But as far as WWE is concerned,
it needs to be spiced up, and it's like
it is getting stale very quickly.
Yeah, it is. It's
because honestly, there's at least AEW, which we'll get to, is at least trying something. Yes, it's rushing right now, but at least they're trying. They're trying shit. There's not just. It just feels like they're just going along with it, and it doesn't feel like they're trying.
Yeah, both companies have some serious issues going on with certain stuff, and so it's kind of like just like it's like
But you know what problem AEW doesn't have is a Hangman problem because he's awesome.
No, or an MJF problem.
Yeah, so going into that, Hangman, Adam Page, and MJF had a face-off to open the show. They traded insults back and forth, and Hangman was able to get under MJF's skin enough to make him agree to use his gauntlet title shot contract for a title match at Forbidden Door. John Moxley defeated Kevin Knight. Darby Allin made the save after the match, but the Death Riders turned the tide, and then Will Ospreay showed up to save Darby. He challenged Moxley to find friends, and he will get his own friends to team with him and Darby against the Heels in a lights-out steel cage match at Forbidden Door. Alex Windsor, Queen Aminata, and Willow Nightingale defeated Mercedes Moné, Thekla, and Sky Blue in a 6-woman tag match. After the match, Athena attacked Toni Storm, who had been watching the match. They brawled to the ring, and Alexa and Moné got involved. Toni challenged them to face her and Windsor in a tag match next week. Adam Copeland defeated Big Stoke by DQ when FTR interfered, and Stokely used powder to blind Adam, breaking the restraining order. They went for a beatdown, but Christian Cage made the save with Spike the nail bat. Nick Wayne and Kip Sabian tried to attack Christian, so he and Adam fought them off. Christian went to leave, but Adam stopped him and gave him a hug, and he hugged him back. The ENC reunion has begun. The Bucks got made. Their entrance was messed up again and took it out on Justin Roberts with dual super kicks. Tony Schiavone had to do the ring announcing for the rest of the show. Takahashi, he's so good, but I always
Hiromu Takahashi.
Hiromu. I know it's Takahashi, but Hiromu is always what I screw up with. Hologram, Brody King, and Ishii defeated Kyle Fletcher, Josh Alexander, and the Young Bucks.
You want me to read the names? I will read them because you really struggle with the Japanese names. But.
Yeah, I do. Tomohiro Ishii. Did I get that right?
Tomohiro Ishii.
Ishii. Okay, sorry. In an 8-man tag match, Swerve and Okada had and I'm really good at pronouncing names, but when it comes to Japanese names, I am just bad. Had a face-off that led to a brawl ahead of their title match at the pay-per-view. Moxley went to talk to the Young Bucks backstage. After commercial, 2 matches made official Forbidden Door. Adam Copeland and Christian Cage versus Nick Wayne and Kip Sabian. And a lights-out steel cage match. John Moxley, Kyle Castagnoli, the Young Bucks, and Gabe Kidd versus Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega, Kota Ibushi, Hiro. Just get that one for me.
Hiroshi Tanahashi.
And Darby Allin. Main event, the Ops, Smojo, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Shibata defeated LFI, which is
Rush, the Beast Mortos, and Dralistico.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about their actual name.
La Faction that one I struggle with.
Okay. All right. It's not just me on that.
Most people just call him LFI.
Oh, LFI. Okay. Hangman was about to be interviewed in the parking garage by Renee when MJF sneaked attack. The AEW champion laid him out. MJF told Hangman, "Remember when I said I was going to break you? You ain't seen nothing yet," and left him hanging to close out the show. So what I was saying is, yes, they're not all perfect. MJF, Hangman, love that stuff. The Young Bucks stuff is hilarious. I love that it's something new every week.
Props to Justin Roberts for willing to take dual super kicks from them.
Right. I enjoyed this show. as far as the wrestling,
I didn't enjoy it as much as you did. I have some
enjoyed
issues here. And I'll tell you what. Number one, weeks ago, they had Will Ospreay come out saying he's got not one but 2 herniated discs, and that he hopes to be back by Forbidden Door. And now all of a sudden they're putting him in a fucking hardcore steel cage match at Forbidden Door. I'm sorry, that doesn't compute. Either they were exaggerating his injury, or he's risking himself, which hopefully Tony Khan is not allowing, because that also is fucking stupid.
I get that.
Sorry, it don't make no fucking sense.
No, it doesn't. I get that. But also, if it's not a real injury, they just did a Seth Rollins just really quickly. So, on that. But we were expecting him back for Forbidden Door anyway.
He said maybe. He goes, I hope that I'll be back by Forbidden Door. He didn't say he was going to have a match, but he hoped that he'd be, 100% healthy by the Forbidden Door pay-per-view.
That being said,
this doesn't, what the fuck, dude?
This doesn't surprise me, because how long was Kenny Omega wrestling very hurt?
It just doesn't look good, dude. It's like, I'm like,
No.
TK, what are you doing, man?
No. That being said, I'm excited for that match.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I mean, the main event, I'm like, that's your main event to end the show. Sorry, that didn't work. That didn't work for me either, bro. The sort of Okada face-off was all right. I'm kind of tired of Okada just saying bitch. It's gotten really fucking stale. I'm sorry. It used to be funny, but now it's gotten so overplayed that it doesn't do anything for me anymore. I kind of want more from Okada than just calling Swerve a bitch. It's like, need a little more of that. I mean, their match is gonna fucking kick ass at Forbidden Door. It's not a question. It's like the build hasn't been the most exciting, but the match will deliver.
When has AEW been good at builds? But
and it's like the Darby Allin and Death Rider stuff. I just don't care. I'm sorry,
no.
I just don't care.
No, I know you don't. And I don't. I'm just glad it's not.
And I'm and like I said, I feel bad that Knight and Speedball are treated like fucking jobbers every week.
No, that I don't like.
Josh Alexander is treated like a jobber.
He is, which I kind of called when he signed with AEW. I was like, all right, there's another jobber.
Hope he's getting paid well.
That being said, people sign with WWE and we're like, hope they're getting paid well.
Yep.
Just certain. I mean, like I said.
Now on the women's side. I'm not sure if it's working, but I see, they really want to help Alex Windsor, the future Mrs. Will Ospreay, get over as a babyface. So aligning her with Tony is understandable move. I'm liking the stuff. Did you notice Mercedes was kind of a little hesitant to mix it up with Tony?
A little bit.
She's still not happy that she lost to Tony at All In. But those two versus her and Alex, that should be a fun tag match next week.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to Athena Tony at the
Dude, I think the fact that they kept Athena in ROH for as long as she did makes no sense to me.
It's a fucking crime.
She's so good.
She really should. They mentioned about she's approaching the title. When she hits 1,000 days, have her drop the title to somebody and get her the fuck out of ROH permanently. It's like she should not be there anymore. It's like her and Billy Starks deserve to be on Dynamite at this point.
Also, Willow Nightingale is like the Sami Zayn of the female division of all wrestling.
Right.
It's like she should be top, and but she's a good soldier, as they say. And Willow. Ever since Willow and Chris Statlander's hardcore match, which is still one of my favorite hardcore matches that I've seen the past 5 years.
I know she re-signed, and I want to see her get belted again in the future because she kind of deserves it. She works so hard.
She works so hard, and she's over. She's exactly what you.
Chris Statlander is just going nowhere again because it's like, oh, we're gonna turn heel again. It's like they're really the one I worry about most right now is Chris Statlander because it feels like she's in Nowheresville.
Yeah.
Poor Jamie Hayter's out hurt still.
Yeah.
Sucks for her.
At least they're booking Thekla.
Yeah. I mean, she's telling stuff. I just the whole stable that she's formed with Sky Blue and Julia Hart just doesn't interest me at all. It's like at the moment. So
No.
I like where some things are going, and there's definitely a lot of great matches that we're looking forward to for Bindor. This show was a mixed bag. There was stuff I liked, stuff I didn't. So I'll say it was an all right episode, but I was not as high as you were. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. I was surprised that the Edge Stoke wasn't a squash match.
Okay, that's the other thing I forgot to mention that I really like. Okay, I know some people are complaining that the Edge and Christian reunion seems a little bit rushed.
Bullshit, dude. I loved it.
Don't care. It was an awesome moment. We've been wanting this for a long time. We know that they've wanted to do this for a long time. It's like I saw some people say on Twitter, isn't it wild that in 2025, Edge and Christian, the Dudley Boys, and the Hardy Boys are all out for one last ride?
Yeah.
25 years later.
I was about to post in our Discord after ENC finally got back together, and the fact that we're getting Hardys
one
versus
final
Dudleys.
match. Yeah, we're getting one final match between the Dudleys and the Hardys in TNA.
And then ENC are on our last run too.
Yeah.
Are these not the three greatest tag teams that I can remember?
Right. These are three of the most legendary tag teams of all time getting one last chance to shine. It's like as they're getting up in their years, and it's like, and that their time is almost run out.
Yeah,
the sand is almost run out of the hourglass for all these guys.
Yeah,
so it's like,
and Devon's just so beat up.
It's amazing that Devon is actually gonna be able to do this match.
That's what I'm saying. Because Devon, when he walked out with that table in NXT takeover, whatever it was, he was struggling just to walk out with a table.
But he's lost a lot of weight, and thanks to DDP Yoga, he's gotten in great shape. So that's why he's going to do the match. So that's awesome.
But I guess from us Attitude Era people.
Yes, for me who grew up watching those three teams do what they did between the tables matches, ladder matches, and then creating TLC 25 years ago, to seeing them getting one last chance to shine. In the twilight of their careers. It's great to see.
Yeah, because there was tag team wrestling, and then what those three did, those three teams did, because we still are trying to get back to those three feuds.
And
feuding.
ENC versus FTR is going to be off the fucking.
Oh, dude, yeah. It's because the thing is, like, do you want to see ENC versus Dudleys and Hardys one more time? Not really. Yes, they don't need to. I'd rather see ENC versus FT.
I would have been. It's like you kind of wistful that. If Edge and Christian weren't in AEW, we could have had all three of them face off one more time. But it's all right. It's like
the thing is with WWE, if we like, it's the last match is happening in TNA for a reason. Because even if you had these three, you wouldn't give them the time, nor they're at, like I said, like all three of the teams, like you're not going to have the brothers. We don't want to have Brother Destruction versus DX mode.
Oh, by the way, props to Matt Hardy. It was his idea, like, for them to be there in the crowd to watch the match.
Oh, okay. Did not know that. I thought it was just a WWE.
No, it was Matt. It was Matt's idea that he was talking to Shane Helms and said, he goes, "Hey, I think it would be a great idea if, like, me and Jeff were, at ringside watching the TLC match. It's like, with the anniversary and everything." And he was like, "That's fucking awesome. Like, I'll run it by Triple H." And he's like, he went to Triple H with it, and Triple H was like, and then they reached out to the Dudleys, and they were able to get the Dudleys there at the last minute. And that's why they were both at ringside. Yeah,
because you knew Bub was going to be there anyway, but Devon was the one that you had to get there.
So that was all thanks to Matt Hardy, and he was really happy that WWE ran with it, and they really enjoyed watching the TLC match. And said that he said that those all 6 teams killed it.
Yeah, and they did. I mean, you saw the star rating.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a spot fest, 4 3/4 star.
I was like, are you talking about Meltzer rating? Because it's like,
no, it was a Meltzer rating. Like, he gave it 4 3/4 star. He finally gave a 5-star match to WWE. with that Cena match. He gave that Cena Cody match a 5-star.
Still insane. He's never given a 5-star match before to a WWE. It's like there's been so many.
He gave a 5-star match to Cody AJ in France.
Oh,
the fact that he never gave a 5-star match to a Kurt Angle match, especially that SummerSlam with Rey Mysterio. That Rey Mysterio match, I go back and watch it like once a year.
That Iron Man match he and Brock had on fucking SmackDown was fucking amazing.
Yeah. The fact that he never gave a 5-star match to Kurt Angle is still just like, okay.
That's mind-boggling. Anyway, so yeah, no. Look, happy that Edge and Christian are back together. Good times are ahead. It's just not necessary to put the tag titles on, but Tony's can't help himself.
No.
Just can't help himself.
Also, Forbidden Door looks pretty fun.
Yes, the card's looking pretty dope.
This one thing AEW does really well.
They can't MGF. I'm excited for Tony Athena. Okada Swerve. That's going to be awesome. There's a lot of great matches that are lined up for the Forbidden Door. So.
And plus Hangman MJF. This is just the beginning.
And Edge and Christian against the matriarchy. That should be fun. And they're going to kick those little snobby asses.
Yeah. Oh, dude. E&C versus the Young Bucks. That's going to be fun.
Tony's going to do that.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Young Bucks versus ENC. Oh yeah,
that's a dream match.
Yeah, it's a dream match. FTR and Young Bucks versus ENC,
or
just do a table, ladders, and chairs match for the titles with those 3 teams.
Yeah, I could definitely see that happening.
Yeah. All right, and to close out our show,
let's go to NXT.
As Nia Jax defeated Lash Legend with Annihilator, Chelsea Green arrived with the Secret Harvest trying to figure out, which, by the way, Nia Jax, Lash Legend, you go, woman. That was fun. Chelsea Green arrived with the Secret Harvest trying to figure out who Tavion Heights has chosen for his tag partner. And I thought it was Kendall Gray and set up her versus Alba Fire for later in the show. Joe Hendry defeated Charlie Dempsey with the standing ovation. Jada Parker argued with Lola Vice, who just re-signed, and Kalani Jordan about who gets the next shot at JC Jane for the NXT Women's title. Josh Briggs cut a heel promo dissing Yokishi Inamura. Did I get that right? Yoshiki.
Yoshiki. Yep.
Yeah. See, I'm just not.
You're getting there.
Who came out to confront him, and they brawled all over ringside. Jordan Grace did a sit-down interview with Kelly Kincaid about Blake Monroe and their match at Heatwave. Blake Monroe was backstage talking to NXT GM Ava in Ava's office. Ava told Blake she has to meet Grace face-to-face next week. Blake didn't like it and claimed Ava was biased. A Fatal Influence was interviewed by Blake Howard. JC Jane wasn't happy seeing Masha Slamovich and Ash by Elegance showing up at the show. Laney Reed wished Jane good luck, and Jane said thanks. Lola Vice and Kalani Jordan defeated Fatal Influence with Kalani pinning JC with her split leg moonsault. Jane looked at Ash by Elegance and Masha Slamovich watching from the crowd. Jasper Troy cut a promo on Ricky Saints ahead of their match next week in Philly. Alba Fire defeated Kendall Gray, and Ethan Page came out afterwards to congratulate the ladies and mock Tavion for his pick. Tavion came out and said that he had it wrong and introduced his tag partner, who was Olympic gold medalist, LFG Season 1 winner, Tyra Maysteele, then showed up to hit German suplexes on the Hervis and Ethan Page. In her office, Ava informed JC Jane that after talking to Santino Marella, she will defend the TNA Knockouts title against Masha Slamovich and Ash by Elegance in a triple threat match at NXT Heatwave. Ava also booked Fatal Influence against the Elegance brand in Philly next week. Fatal Influence wasn't happy about it. In the main event, Dark State defeated Obafemi, Trick Williams, Javon Evans, and Moose in an 8-man tag match when Trick abandoned his tag partners and Dark State hit Javon with the team powerbomb for the win. After the match, NXT tag team champions Hank and Tank went to ringside to fight the Dark State guys. Security broke it up to close out the show. So we finally get.
I don't remember it being announced during the show, but after the show, on social media, they announced that another match for Heatwave. Lola Vice, Kalani Jordan, and Jada Parker in a triple threat match. The winner becomes the number 1 contender to the NXT Women's Championship.
Okay. Well, they just re-signed Lola, so it's probably going to be Lola. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there. That being said,
congrats to Lola Vice. They're obviously very high on her. Glad that she's re-signed. She's got a lot of potential.
Yeah, and Hook re-signed with AEW.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I saw that today. I forgot the mention there. Thanks for reminding.
To start with the bad, the crowd was giving shit to Josh Briggs.
Yeah, they were. He was trying. I thought he was cutting a good promo, but it's like the crowd was really giving him a lot of shit, man.
And it wasn't like heat because he's a heel, and no, it was heat because they thought he was just not good.
Right.
It wasn't the good heat.
I thought he was doing fine, and it's like I'm fine with him and Inamura feuding. It's like I'm fine with that.
Oh, yeah, so, great 3-way match that you were saying with Kalani and Lola.
Yeah. Kalani and Lola worked really well together. It's like I like that Lola hit JC with the back fist and then Kalani hit the moonsault. So it was a team effort. They're continuing to teasing issues with Inside Fatal Infamous, but also teasing that Lainey Reed could be a new friend for JC Jane. So she could ditch both Jasmine Nix and Fallon Henley and take on Lainey Reed as her new BFF. Because Lainey Reed is definitely trying to ingratiate herself to JC Jane lately.
Right.
Last week she was dissing Jasmine Nix, saying she needs to go polish her titles and wishing her luck this week. So that's leading somewhere.
Right. I'm glad that's just finally like another situation with the other woman instead of, oh, are they going to break up because there's turmoil? Like I'm tired of that stale storyline.
I'm looking forward to the Fatal Influence falling apart. It's like,
yeah.
Hopefully it'll start with JC losing the Knockouts title at Heatwave. We'll see.
All right. The good. Nia Jackson Lash Legend was fun as hell.
Yes, even though Lash lost, she was really impressive. Definitely, like, even though she lost, she got to look good in defeat kind of situation.
They're not going to have.
She's not gonna beat Nia Jax.
No, they're not gonna have Nia Jax
not right away.
Job to an NXT's person. Nothing, no against NXT and everything, but this is just how the world works.
Yeah, this is a way of trying to get Lash a chance to shine, even though she wasn't gonna win,
and she did. And when because here's the story is her not being able to throw and Nia falling on her on the table. That's the story.
She's probably they're probably looking to call her up very soon. For sure.
But that's the story they told is that she's just not there yet.
Yeah, that's why she's still down there. It's like she still needs a little bit more refinement, but she's getting there.
Yeah.
I like the sit down interview with Jordan Grace. That was good stuff. I'm like I said, I'm loving the feud with her and Blake. Looking forward to their match at Heatwave. Well, I know who's winning next week. The number one contendership to OFME. It's gonna be Javon.
Oh, dude, he shined in this match.
Yeah. The fact that Trick left him high and dry and Dark State just fucking destroyed him. They're not going to have Javon job to Trick next week after that.
These past 3 weeks, they have booked Dark State so well.
They're finally doing something with them that works.
And they put the little comedy in there because every time he would say something, he was like, "Yeah," and then we're going to finish on top.
Absolutely, yeah. She is at this point. She's better than Jake Cargill.
Dude, by far. Yeah.
It's not, no question.
No. But yeah, the little comedy bits they put into Dark State to give them some actual personality, just like, we're going to go out there and beat them. Like, I need some more. And when he's just and then we're going to finish on top, and they're just all like trying to hold it. I don't know if it's going to be
a clean win, but Javon is definitely beating Trick and getting the title shot against Oba at Heatwave.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that
because they're not going to do a triple threat with those three again. They already did that once this year. We haven't gotten Oba versus Javon yet one-on-one properly,
and we need to get. And as much as I like Moose, it should be Santino to dethrone Trick.
You mean Santana? You said Santino.
Oh, sorry, Santana. Sorry.
No,
Santino's on the show, so I just read his name.
Santana to be the one to take the title.
Yeah, it should be. Sorry, guys. It should be Santana to dethrone Trick.
It should be Mike Santana. It definitely feels like they're building toward that.
Because Moose has had that title before. Moose has had many titles.
Yeah. But Joe Hendry does what he does.
He's so fun.
He is.
Ren Sinclair, give her more to do.
Yeah, please.
Like her and Thea Hale
Yep.
should be booked every week.
Right.
There was something else.
So
Chelsea Green stuff with we were said that like a couple weeks ago. I'm like, where is Tyra? And I was like, I can't believe why didn't we think of this, Justin? We're typically on top of this.
They're both Olympic athletes.
Yeah.
Now it's like, it makes perfect sense that he would pick her as his tag partner against Chelsea and Ethan. So, and it's a good way to help Tyra get going somewhere on NXT.
Yeah, and if you didn't think she was,
they've done a lot with Jasper Troy, especially with the feud with Ricky Sayes. So I'm one Tyra's also doing work on Evolve right now apparently as well. So that's okay. So now they're kind of like moving her back to do some stuff again at NXT.
Why do you think that is between her and Jasper? Like, why would they put Jasper already on? Do you think she's a little more greener?
From what I remember from LG Season 1, yes. I would say that Jasper was more ready than her. But she's still talented. I actually thought Zia, Bubba Ray's girl, should have won last season. I felt she was more of a complete package. Yeah, the blonde. She's more of a complete package ready for NXT. That's why I'm hoping she wins Season 2. But, so, this makes sense. Pairing her with Tavion against Chelsea and Ethan. I'm liking the Canadian alliance between Chelsea and Ethan. It's like those two play off each other really well.
Who knew Chelsea Green and Ethan Page?
I loved her all like we'll do a peace summit next week.
We'll do a peace summit. Yeah. But dude, I will say this: I know Tyra's green, but her German suplexes are so good.
Yeah, I'm not saying she's bad, but she's definitely got some work to do. But she's talented. She's very talented. Like a lot of the coaches on LOG were very high on her, especially Undertaker. So she's got the skills. She just needs to put in a little bit more work. But this will be good for her. So I don't know if they're doing that title match because like Heatwave's kind of, unless they're doing 6-match Heatwave, because right now we've got 5 matches for NXT Heatwave so far. So we've got Jordan Grace versus Blake Monroe. We've got Hank and Tank against Dark State for the tag team titles. JC Jane's going to defend the knockout title against Masha and Ash in a triple threat. We got a triple threat between Jada, Kalani, and Lola to determine who gets the next crack at JC for the NXT Women's Championship.
It should be Jada, but like I said, I think Lola's going to get it.
And then Oba's going to face either Javon or Trick Williams for the NXT title.
Yeah.
Who'd you say who you think is going to win that triple threat?
You said it's Jada, right? Jada's in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably going to be Jada. No, I think it's going to be Lola just because she re-signed, but it should be Jada.
Yeah, I would.
It's just because Jada's playing a heel and Lola's not.
Right. I think it's going to be a babyface because JC's the heel, so it's like she's still acting as a heel, even though the fans want to cheer her as a babyface. So
Kalani's eating the pin. That's all I know.
Yeah, I don't think I think they'll probably give it to Lola because it's like between like her work for Worlds Collide, and she's going to work Triple Mania this Saturday as well.
I forgot Triple Mania. Do you have that card pulled up?
Yeah. Well, Lola hasn't had a title shot in a long time. The last time she had a title shot was last year against Roxanne. It's been a long time since she's had a title shot.
Yeah.
Like Jada's had a couple, including one earlier this year. So It's like I would lean more toward Lola winning that just because she just re-signed and they're definitely high on her.
I mean,
because I like all 3 ladies. They're all very talented. It's
that Lola impressed me when her and Shayna had that Bloodsport match.
Yeah,
her and Shayna, like whoever produced that was really good.
And she got to look really good when she teamed with Stephanie at Worlds Collide.
At Worlds Collide, yeah. While I kind of go through another little bit, can you pull up Worlds Collide card for this Saturday?
Oh, the Triple Mania. Yeah,
Triple Mania. Because I'm just going through this. So this Jordan Grace, and I know as you're pulling it up, I'm just going to kind of give my 2 cents on Blake Monroe and Jordan Grace.
This is AAA Triple Mania 33.
33. Okay.
This is AAA's version of their WrestleMania.
Okay. But yeah, Blake Monroe and Jordan Grace. When Blake Monroe, even though Michael Cole kind of didn't sell the heel turn that Blake Monroe did, us as wrestling fans, as soon as we saw her hit Jordan Grace in the back, we're like, this is going to be epic. And guess what? It's effing epic.
This feud has been so much fun. It's like I'm really looking forward to their singles match. It's going to be a nice grudge match. Those two are going to deliver.
And I don't think this is the last between them. I think this is going to be a best of 3.
I would think so. And I know some people want to see like Jordan get called up, but it's like doesn't need to do that just yet. It's like NXT can still use her. So I'm okay that she's still in NXT for now.
I am too.
All right, so Saturday night, WWE is going to broadcast AAA's Triple Mania 33 for free live on YouTube. Mm-hmm. It's going to air at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So right now, there's several matches that are official. There's definitely several WWE stars from multiple brands that are involved in the show for cross promotion, since WWE owns AAA now. There's some kind of what's called a Battle Hall Cup Triple Mania match.
Not sure what that is.
Probably some kind of multi-man match. We've got Flavor versus Fabi Apache and Natty Natalia in a triple threat for the Reina de Reinas Championship. I just assume that's their women's championship. Okay, so that's the AAA Women's Championship. El Mesias taking on El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. For the AAA Latin American Championship. The AAA Tag Team Championships are online in Street Fight. This one's going to be wild. Los Garza, Berto and Adria are going to defend against Pagano and Psycho Cloud. And it's Street Fight.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
We got a mixed trios match as the Judgment Day, composed of Finn, JD, and Raquel. Roxanne Perez is supposed to be there at ringside, so Roxanne will be there. Taking on Lola Vice, Nino Hamburguesa, and everyone's favorite AAA wrestler currently, Mr. Iguana.
Because he's got an iguana. Shout out to Wrestle Talk.
So the Prodigy may have to deal with La Yesca.
Yeah, dude, I want a spot with the iguana.
So that match is going to be
Oh yeah.
And then the main event is a fatal 4-way for the AAA Mega Championship. As Vikingo is going to defend against El Grande Americano, Ludwig Kaiser version, Dragon Lee, and Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Dirty Dom is going to win that.
The odds are definitely in Dirty Dom's favor to walk out.
He is
he can win the title without pinning Vikingo.
So right, so I'm saying, and he's so over in AAA.
Mm-hmm. And apparently, so is El Grande Americano, which is crazy.
Yeah,
he got like a big babyface reaction down in AAA when he showed up recently to set up this match. So. It's like I will not be surprised if Dom walks away the AAA Mega Champion.
Well, and also too, are we going to get mini Americanos?
Mm-hmm.
With the
right? Are the other Americanos going to show up during the match to help Kaiser El Grande?
Yeah. Also, because Tyler Bates and Pete Dunne.
No DQ.
Right. But yeah, I would say Dirty Dom is probably going to win that.
Right.
Because he's probably going to me, what's going to happen is he's going to get that, and then AJ is going to beat him for the Intercontinental Championship at Clash. And then, so therefore, they're focused more on Vikingo. Or Vikingo might screw him over at Clash because he wants his AAA title back because Don never pinned him. That would be the story that I would tell, because Dom is so over in AAA that you cannot not put the title on him.
Right.
Give the title, give AJ Styles another last run with some title, and have Vikingo screw him over at Clash. That's how I would book it.
Yeah.
But who knows?
And also, apparently, the announced team will once again not only be Corey Graves and Conan, but also JBL is going to join them.
Saw that.
It'll be a 3-man team for the English side, for the English-speaking stream, because they're going to broadcast it both in English and both on the English WWE channel and the WWE Spanish channel.
I mean, it's the best AAA show ever because Roxanne's on it.
Yeah,
right? Yeah. So that's what it is.
Between the mixed triple threat, the mixed 6-man, and the main event, and definitely the tag team title street fight. It's like I'm definitely going to be tuning in and checking it out because it looks like there's some fun times here.
I need to watch. Obviously, Psycho Clown impressed me. Mr. Iguana is Mr. Iguana.
Yeah,
like I think I know exactly what I'm getting with Mr. Iguana.
Yeah,
I feel like
I cannot wait to see how John Day is going to deal with Mr.
Right.
Iguana.
Right. Like Mr. Iguana is Mr. Iguana. Like we know exactly what we're getting.
Yeah.
Psycho Clan, I feel like he has more in the tank to present to us.
Oh yeah. Psycho. Yeah, because like it's like I've heard people say like Psycho Clown's pretty dope, and I was saying so. I think he's going to like completely unleash in a street fight here. So.
Yeah, I think we're going because you put a guy with his first name is Psycho in a street fight. Like I know this is very, oh my god, like me promoting something like, oh my god, they put a guy named Psycho in a street fight. Like of course it's gonna be great. Like, but I need to see that as a wrestling fan. You know what I'm talking about. He has that next level. That I want to see, and I think we're going to get that. And I'm excited to see other wrestlers that I, don't know about. Now, that being said, all you people, I said it before with the last AAA. What?
I found out what the Copa Barra Hall match is. I found the explanation for how the match works is on WWE's website, going over the card. Okay. In this match, participants enter the match at time intervals similar to Royal Rumble. Eliminations occur by pinfall.
Oh.
Whoever
the top rope.
The last person standing wins a trophy. So it's basically like a Rumble, but with pinfalls only.
So yeah, it's a gauntlet match, but with pinfalls.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that sounds like that could be pretty crazy.
Yeah. Because they have so many, because it's luchador. So you have so many high flyers that deal with rope movement. You can't have them thrown over the top rope. I'm guessing that's probably why they have that stipulation of being pinned instead of being thrown over the top rope, is because you have so many high flyers because they're all luchadors. Yeah.
And also props to Little Vice that she's getting the team of Mr. Iguana against Judgment Day.
Yeah. Is that been confirmed that her and Damien are actually dating?
It seems like they are. They've hung out together a couple times. I don't know if it's official.
I gotcha. Well, AAA. I mean, obviously, I'm definitely going to be looking forward to it.
That'll be at 9 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday night.
I don't think they're going to put up the live numbers that New Heights podcast did with Taylor Swift the other night, as far as live viewers, because they had 1.3 million live viewers just for a premiere of an edited podcast. But whatever. That being said, we're at hour 30. Justin, I will give you the floor to talk about your Yankees.
I don't want to talk about Yankees.
Well, no. This is at the end of every show we talk about your Yankees. It's kind of a thing now.
Yeah, they took out 2 out of 3 of the Twins, but I just have a bad feeling about the season.
But you know what to look forward to, though, isn't it? Because it's football season. And you have Josh Allen.
Yeah.
And
I feel a little more confident about the Bills right now than I'm the Yankees. So
James Cook just resigned.
Yes, that was a good thing. I'm glad that finally got taken care of, because him not showing up at the practices here in Rochester and St. John Fisher had people a little concerned.
Yep. And how's the stadium coming along? Have you been able to look at it, or is it?
Actually, I've not seen it, because you have to actually get off the thruway in order to see it. But I heard it's going well. So
All right. Well, there's no dome, but yet the stadium is built to where the air will not affect the field, which is still crazy to me of how they're doing that. Because you have the lake effect there in Rochester, which is still crazy to me. My Reds are right there on the wild card spot, and the Mets love to go up by 10 and then lose the game. The Mets are the enigma. I think they actually are cursed. Because it makes no sense on how good their bats are and how bad they're pitching. Like, they can't have both of them at the same time. Like, either their bats are terrible and they're good pitching, or their bats are great and they have terrible pitching. Like, I don't understand the Mets. That being said, I'm glad they're losing because I just wanted to see my Reds in the playoffs again on that. But yeah, we got AAA this weekend. Then
next Sunday is Forbidden Door and Heat Wave.
Yep. And then right after that, we got Clash.
Now, thankfully, Heat Wave and Forbidden Door will not be on at the same fucking time because Forbidden Door is in London, so therefore it's going to get an afternoon start. So that will air first, and then Heat Wave will air in the evening. So
yeah.
So I don't have. It's like makes it easier for me. So I'll be able to check out both shows.
I will say this about Clash in Paris. I love their Van Gogh Starry Night posters.
Yes, the poster look has been top notch for Clash in Paris so far. I will agree.
Starry Night is my favorite. Full discretion, Starry Night is my favorite painting I've ever seen in my life. Not named the Sistine Chapel. And the fact of how they were able to do that poster, I might get one of them just because of Starry Night. So, yeah, that's just a little art. That's your art lesson brought to you by Ruckus Wrestling.
Right.
But Justin, anything else?
No, I think that covers it. Triple Mania should be a fun show. So
yeah. Someone re-signed Karrion Kross and Scarlett as a package deal. They deserve it.
Yes.
WWE, don't quit with the DQ shit and quit being stale. Don't be Death Riders.
WWE and both WWE and AEW, please do better, both of you, because it's like I don't want to get to the point where I'm like complaining about both companies at the same time frequently, because then it's just me like, now wrestling's a chore.
It's right now I'm at a seesaw of like, man, there's so many good, like we're at that level thing of like there's good and bad, and I'm just like, And
it's like you don't know what you get next week. Like 1 week you're gonna have a good Raw, and then next week you have a really shitty Raw. It's like same with Dynamite. It's like there's a lack of consistency on both sides going on that needs to
right now, like because like a lot of the big feuds, other than like obviously Hangman and MJF, great, right, awesome. But then you have some of the other big feuds where like that's like the Vision that's just stale as shit right now to me. That's getting the Death Riders level. So, like when you're banking on your big marquee stuff, as we know with the Death Rider stuff with AEW, you have amazing pay-per-view, and then that main event sucks and it ruins the whole show, aka WrestleMania 41. Like it will ruin the rest of that show, even though it was great. Like we don't when people bring up WrestleMania 41, we don't talk about that triple threat match in the first main event. We talk about Cena and Cody stinking it up. Yep. It's just, unfortunately, if your encore, your main event
always need to really deliver.
Yes.
It's like, and that was the one positive about SummerSlam, despite my is like my issues with the Brock return. Both Gunther Punk and Cena Cody Street fight matches both fucking delivered.
And that's why it was better than WrestleMania.
Yep.
I mean, yes, the Brock Lesnar stuff, I wish he never came back.
Same.
But it doesn't take away from the fact that both main events were amazing, and the rest of that card was pretty solid.
Yeah.
But honestly, WrestleMania, the cards, I thought the other
they
cards
really need to step it up with the Take Two in Vegas next year, because because 40 was so freaking good, and then 41 was such a letdown this year. They really got to step it back up for next year.
Well, we knew 41 was not going to live up to 40.
Yeah.
And it's going to be hard to live up to 40.
Yeah. 40 was really fucking good.
Yeah. So, because that was a culmination of like 6 years of the 5-year Roman run, WrestleMania 39, not giving us what we wanted, and then 40 giving us the Avengers. Like, that was the end game. Like, you don't get, it's hard to book that like that anymore. So, but all right, guys, thank you all so much. GIF in the chat for joining in with us. Obviously, we'll be back here next Thursday. All you all out there playing fantasy football, our fantasy show, Fantasy F Around, will be back on Monday, the 18th. We'll be doing our drawing for our draft orders. For all everyone that wants to be a part of the league, Discord down below. It is good there. We're also working on a little bit of Trailer Park Trivia. Might be bringing that back. Just a little teaser there. I'm just saying, we might be bringing that back. Maybe not. We don't know.
Prepare myself. I don't know. You might have to drag me kicking and screaming.
That's all right. It's all right. We might be bringing it back. Might not. I don't know. I'm just trying to tease it out there because it was fun. It's fun to do. But for all the other people out there. And then we got our book club every first Friday of the month, which is September, that me and Sol will be breaking down for you there. Also, our Discord. We'd love to have you all join on our show as we bring you all in to talk about the book as well. And then obviously every Wednesday we have Rep Sports Wrap It Up. At 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. And then, like you said, every Thursday, you got us at 8 o'clock Central and 9 o'clock Eastern. Obviously, hit the like, subscribe button, ring the doorbell to let you know when we're going to go live every Thursday, much less the rest of the shows we got here at Ruckus. I am trying to stall because I keep forgetting to play this daggone song, but I did it.
I should just tell you to just hit the music.
I know. Now hit my music, as they all say.
Our music.
Yeah, our music. Yeah, that's right. Shout out to Shawn Michaels when he came back for DX at one time. Peace!
Peace.